What is going on? What is going on, guys? It is your boy Darion. I am back to do my wrestling predictions. Now, we do have WWE Crown Jewel coming up tonight. Actually, this afternoon at 12 p.m. live from Saudi Arabia. They are back in Saudi Arabia. Last time we saw WWE back in Saudi Arabia was back in April for the greatest Royal Rumble, y'all. This was something really impactful to go back to Saudi Arabia at this time. But me personally, they actually have some great matches on here live from the WWE Network. So please, if you have not subscribed to the WWE Network, I would definitely recommend that you do, because the only way that you're going to be able to watch this is through WWE Network. So the 2018 Crown Jewel predictions. This is my time to actually put my predictions to shreds and let them know who I got winning in this actual Impact event that's going on at 12 p.m. on the East Coast, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. So please definitely tune in to WWE Crown Jewel. But these are my predictions. So let's just get into it. We got the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. We have the New Day and versus the Bar, which is the Bar are the reigning SmackDown tag team champions. Knowing it's just been a lot of controversy now, knowing that knowing that the Big Show actually came a part of the Bar with Cesaro and Sheamus, I was kind of shocked of that when I seen that actually happen. The New Day did get a win over, I think Big E did get a win over Cesaro in the Halloween pumpkin match. It was like a hardcore match for Halloween or something like that. But me personally, I do feel like the New Day is a great tag team. I just don't like the 3-player tag team. But it seems like now with the Bar having Big Show, it evens the odds of what could be possibly done. But at the end of the day, this could go either way, knowing that the tag team championships are really looming on Monday Night Raw right now, and this is the most excitement in the tag team division. I'm going to pick the Bar to retain their titles. Just the fact that they have Big Show on their side. I really like the New Day, but Big Show on their side really makes things a little bit uneven. Knowing how big the Big Show is. Understand that you got Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, but I just feel like with Sheamus, Cesaro, and the Big Show, it makes more sense. But I'm going to take the Bar to retain their titles just because of Big Show alone. If Big Show was not a part of this, then I would have picked the New Day to win this match. But me personally, I think I'm going to just lean towards actually taking the Bar over the New Day in this match here. So let's just get straight into the next matchup, which would be the WWE World Cup Tournament. It's been a lot of different changes with this World Cup Tournament with, you having Kurt Angle and you having, Kurt Angle versus Dolph Ziggler, in the first round match. So I am going to pick, me personally, I want to pick Kurt Angle, but I just feel like I think he can't hang with the newer guy. Not even newer guys, because Dolph Ziggler is not a newer guy. So with the World Cup Tournament, I like Kurt Angle. He might pull out the upset, but I'm gonna go with Dolph here. Nah, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm going with Kurt Angle here. I think Kurt Angle is very determined to know that he's still the best in the world. Dolph Ziggler is definitely a great acquisition into, being in this World Cup tournament, but I think Kurt Angle is training hard to, with stamina and wrestling moves to get himself ready for this tournament. But I am picking Kurt Angle to win this match over Dolph Ziggler to advance to the next round of the World Cup tournament. And then you have Rey Mysterio. People say they got Rey Mysterio winning the whole World Cup. I don't know about that. But me personally, to win the whole World Cup, I will have to come down to, I really want Jeff Hardy to get it, but knowing his situation with Jeff Hardy, it just doesn't work out in that situation. Rey Mysterio is the most underdog here, so I kind of agree with that. I do like Rey Mysterio to win this whole World Cup tournament, but there's so many people with Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, it's Jeff Hardy. It's just so many people in this World Cup tournament that have the accolades to win it. But Rey Mysterio, he's coming back, and I think he's rejuvenated to wrestle again. But I was gonna go with Rey Mysterio, but I really like The Miz here. I think The Miz deserved to win this World Cup after he's been screwed to not get a WWE title match, losing to Daniel Bryan, and I just feel like he got the momentum coming in. I just feel Randy Orton is coming up there in age. He's just trying to stay relevant. As far as championship goes, he's not getting no championship contention. Me personally, I think The Miz deserves a championship contention, but I am going to take I'm going to take The Miz. The Miz will win the World Cup, so that is my prediction going into it. I mean, Jeff Hardy, he really is good. I like Jeff Hardy. He was one of my guys. I love Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton and everybody in the World Cup. Just to let y'all know that John Cena would not be a part of the World Cup. He has been replaced by Bobby Lashley. So yeah, I'm going to take The Miz. I was going to go with Rey Mysterio, but I like The Miz here better. Because Miz is just an opportunist. He's just an opportunist. So I'm going to take The Miz here to win the whole World Cup. And then you have the WWE Championship match, which is the SmackDown Championship. You got AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Now, we've seen this storyline before. We really did see this storyline before. And I just didn't understand why they pushed up the Daniel Bryan and the AJ Styles match, which was supposed to be at Crown Jewel, but it ended up happening on SmackDown. So I just don't see what they doing with Samoa Joe here. They getting very personal with AJ Styles, kids and love livelihood and all of that nature. And me personally, like this, they've been having rivalry since TNA. They've been having this rivalry since TNA, and me personally, I just feel like AJ Styles is going to retain the title. And just, Styles will retain, will likely be over, handed over to Daniel, not really handed over, but likely would have over Daniel Bryan to begin to move more into Survivor Series showdown with either Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman at Survivor Series champion versus champion match. But I am going to pick AJ Styles to retain his title. I do like Samoa Joe. It's just that Samoa Joe, his character, he don't have enough charisma or enough. He's missing something. Why he's not champion right now. But I feel like AJ Styles is going to retain and he's going to be the champion for a whole entire year. So yeah, I do have my guy, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles beating Samoa Joe. The Universal Championship match, which is the Raw Top Championship belt, where you had Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. Okay, so let me just give y'all a little backstory of this match here, knowing the fact that Roman Reigns has to battle leukemia and he had to relinquish the actual title. So I wish the best for Roman Reigns. I wish he comes back with a speedy recovery. It's kind of heartbreaking to see that he can't be a part of the triple threat match. Now, since the title's on the line, now they put Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar as a singles match. Me personally, I like this match, and I think that Braun Strowman becomes the the Universal Champion for Monday Night Raw. He will beat out Brock Lesnar. Me personally, Brock Lesnar does not deserve to have another championship around his belt, knowing he's trying to go over to UFC. And he barely be on any WWE programming. You don't see him doing nothing for the community. You don't see him doing nothing for the business, period. He's just not good for the business right now and where they're trying to go. But Braun Strowman is about to be the face of WWE. He's very dominant. He's very strong. He can put on a match with anybody on the Raw roster there. And I think Braun Strowman deserves to be champion. He's been in so many championship matches and he came up short. I think this is the time when Braun Strowman is the Universal Champion over Brock Lesnar. Me personally, the monster era begins. That's just my personal opinion there. Let's just get straight into the next match. I do have the main event here. Brothers of Destruction versus D-Generation X. I don't know. Like, for some reason, this is a hard match to actually pick. Me personally, I just don't know who to pick here because they all from my era, which was the Attitude Era. Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. I really do want. I like the Brothers of Destruction, but they just not the same. They just, they up there in age. So is Triple H and Shawn Michaels. But I feel like the chemistry with DX is better than the Brothers of Destruction. The Brothers of Destruction has not been around for a long time, and I feel like with D-Generation X, they more than friends outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? They more like brothers outside. They more like Brothers of Destruction with DX. With D-Generation X comes around, but I do like Undertaker and Kane. But I just feel like DX is going to win this match. It's just not going to be the match that we expected. This is the first time that they ever faced each other in a tag team match. I'm not really too sure what to think of Shawn Michaels returning to the ring after all these years, after being retired by The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and knowing that Triple H has beat The Undertaker at the Super Showdown. So I just don't know what to expect here. But Saudi Arabia better be ready for this match because this is the main event here. And for some reason, I'm not understanding why is no women's matches on here. And I'm looking at this card, and I'm like, why is no women's matches on here? A women's match should have been on Crown Jewel. I mean, I understand they just had Evolution. Evolution was definitely a great event. Me personally, I understand that, they just had an all-women's event, so Crown Jewel is an all-men's event. But Crown Jewel is definitely going to be something to look at. It's going to be something to be grateful for. Me personally, I do have DX winning this match. I have DX winning this match over Brothers of Destruction. Something's going to go down at WrestleMania or Survivor Series where they get into a singles match. I just don't know what. But me personally, I think that with this Crown Jewel event, I hope it just lives up to the hype. They've been promoting this even more than Evolution with the all-women's pay-per-view. They've been promoting this to the core. Knowing that Roman Reigns is out and John Cena is out, it does make the pay-per-view go down a little bit in the rating slot, for my personal opinion. But, I do have DX beating the Brothers of Destruction over at Crown Jewel. So these are my winners for WWE's 2018 Crown Jewel. I have The Bar beating The New Day. I have The Miz winning the WWE World Cup. I have AJ Styles retaining his title over Samoa Joe. I have Braun Strowman winning the title versus Brock Lesnar. And I have D-Generation X over the Brothers of Destruction at WWE Crown Jewel. So, that's it, guys. This is my 2018 WWE Crown Jewel predictions. Please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I'm Darian from the Spotlight Sports Talk. If you do not have WWE Network, please go subscribe to WWE Network if you want to see Crown Jewel, which will be tuning in on the East Coast at 12 p.m. and on the West Coast at 9 a.m. So please be up and be ready and be alert because I will be doing a recap show of this event. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Darian from the Spotlight Sports Talk, and I see y'all in the next video. Peace.